Monday, you guys. It is your number one favorite motivational speaker, Monday lover. Happy Monday. What is going on out there? Of course, I am coming to you guys with a motivational message of the day. And today I want to talk to you guys about accomplishing goals. I know you guys hear me talk about goals a lot. I do have my Happy New You Goal Challenge, where I just write down 10 goals that I want to accomplish every week. And it is challenging, but it is always worth it, especially when I see myself squashing them goals and making progress and moving forward. So it is so rewarding, and it builds your self-esteem. It gives you something to look forward to. I go back and check my goal list periodically throughout the week, and then again at the end of the week, and see what goals I accomplished, whatever I got around to, whatever I did not get around to. I go ahead on and forward that on to the next week goal list. And I just continue to try to hammer my goals. One thing that I notice is when I don't put things on my goal list, I am not very adamant about doing those things, such as I feel like it is better for me to stretch every morning. So I'm 42 years old. Just put that out there. I get out the bed in the morning and I'm achy, and not so much achy, but I feel like it's better when I stretch, because I do work out a lot. I do put a lot of strain on my muscles, because I try to get in full body workouts every week. So when I get up and stretch in the morning, it just allows the juices to start flowing through the muscles, and it just makes me feel much better when I get up and stretch in the morning. So I'm using that one thing for instance, because when I don't put stretch every morning on my goal list, then I ain't too worried about doing it too much, and then I do feel the effects from not doing it. But I notice when I put stretch each morning on my goal list, I make sure that that's what I do. So it just reminds you of the things that you're supposed to do. So I write out my list of goals. I take a picture of them. If I want to refer back to them and see what I'm supposed to be tackling during the week, I'll just go to my phone, to my goal list, and say, okay, what were you supposed to be doing, today or this week or wherever. And it's not always easy to stay on top of your goals, but it's always worth it. It is so rewarding when that you are doing things to make yourself a little bit better, more and more along the way. And I'm telling you, it is just, I recommend anybody, just, I don't care how old you are, what your life experiences may be, the journey of life. It is a never ending working on yourself, like just self work. Let me just say it that way. So I just continue to work on myself. And like I said, when I put things on my goal list, I try to make sure I do those things for myself. I want to read more and more, so I put that one thing on my goal list, and I try to make time out of my day to at least get 30 minutes of reading in every day. But like I said, it's not always easy to attack goals, to go after goals, weekly goals. I am getting better and better at it, and I do see myself moving forward more and more ahead in life, just from me going after the goals that I do right for myself every week. And I had one goal that I've been trying to tackle for, like, oh my gosh, it had to be maybe almost 5 years. And I allow myself to get frustrated or too busy, or I tried to do it, one way. The goal was, I was trying to earn my safe serve license for me to cook. So you guys know I'm a chef. I cook a lot. You know, I do have a catering business. I sell food to my local the local businesses where I am just about every Saturday of the month. You know, I go out with breakfast and brunch platters, and I do those type of things in my neighborhood. And for a long time, I didn't have a safe serve license to actually serve food, and I do now. But in the midst of me just, you know, going out there selling food, I had got a hit on this really big job, and I didn't want to pass it up. So I was kind of like forced to do everything that I had to do. I was like, I can't let this one thing get in the way. Excuse me, guys. This is one of those allergy days for me. And I said, I can't let me not having my safe serve license get in the way of me showing up for this catering job. And I had already paid for one course that was giving me a hard time with getting my safe serve from this one particular course. So I said, oh God, well, I'm just not going to worry about it right now. But then when the job came, I was like forced to just pull every freaking trick out of my hat to accomplish this goal, because I was not going to let that one thing get in the way of me showing up for this job. Like, I just really wanted to I wanted the job. I wanted to show people who I was and everything like that. So, you know, so sometimes I tell you that story because sometimes we can allow things to get in the way of us accomplishing our goals. And then when one thing doesn't work, we get frustrated and we kind of let them linger on. And if you want it bad enough, you are going to go after those goals. You are going to tackle those goals. You are going to try another way if one way does not work. You know, you are going to do everything that you have to do to accomplish those goals. The more I listen to motivational speakers, watch motivational speakers on YouTube, just like you guys are watching me, the more I learn about accomplishing goals. So the more I learn, the more I try to teach you guys. So I listen to very successful motivational speakers, people that have made it very far in life. And you know, even though my Happy New You goal is very effective for me in my life, there is a better way that I can go after tackling my goals. So one motivational speaker said, write a list of 6 goals each night. And when you get up in the morning, you know, you do your prayer, your meditation, then you go straight to your goal list. And then you start checking off goals during your day. You go from one goal to the next goal, to the next goal, to the next goal. You should always have your day planned out the night before, so you won't get up and say, well, oh, what am I going to do today? You know, if you already have them goals lined up before you even wake up in the morning, and just go straight after those goals when you get up, you know, that is always a great way to tackle your goals. Then I heard another motivational speaker say, he was talking about an entrepreneur that went from making nothing to making $3 million per day. So, you know, I'm all ears. I'm like, yo, like how? Like, how do you earn $3 million per day? So he was saying how he taught so many people how to be millionaires by teaching them this one technique. So you write your largest goal, the main thing that you want to accomplish. Write that thing down on a piece of paper, right? And write a list of 20 things that you can do to go after those goals, and don't stop. He said, just keep writing. He said, when you get 1, 2, 3, you know, he said, by the time you get down to the 20th one, you are going to be well on your way of accomplishing those goals. He said it is a proven method of how he literally watched so many people become millionaires by writing down their largest goal and 20 ways that they can begin to go after them. So, you know, I'm all ears. You know, I love to just look inside the minds of millionaires and multi-billionaires. It is one of my biggest goals to become a multi-millionaire one day. Like, I am not going to stop until I ultimately reach that goal. I know that's not everyone's goal, but it is a goal of mine. Like, I'm not going to just wait for money to drop out the sky, or play the lottery and all that kind of stuff. And I ain't knocking nobody who play the Powerball or play the lottery. More power to you. But that's not always a sure shot. So, I am trying to find sure, proven methods that have been proven over the years that is going to lead me to accomplishing my goal of becoming a maybe a billionaire, multimillionaire slash billionaire. That's what I see for myself. Another way that you can go after the things in your heart, and these are things that I'm learning every single day by just opening myself up to being teachable, listening to motivational speakers. Sometimes I just replay some videos over and over and over again because I want these things to stick to my subconscious mind, so I can be filled with the things that I want for myself and for my future more so than anything else. So it is very important to me that I accomplish the major goals in my life, and I'm not saying just go after money, go out here and trip and break your neck just trying to run after being a millionaire. I'm just saying, enjoy your life, what you have a passion for. And if your goal is to become a multimillionaire or a millionaire, such as mine, go after what your heart's desire is. It's nothing wrong with wanting to be a millionaire. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I have faith in God, and I already know I see myself being a multimillionaire one day. I just absolutely do. I really don't see it any other way, and I know that that is what God wants for me. But another proven method of accomplishing goals is imagination. And it might seem childish, but they talk about it as if they lived in their childish frame of mind. One multimillionaire said before he even got his house built, he took a tour on the land that he was getting his house built on, and he took the people on a tour of his house as if it was already built, like they were standing in the middle of the land, and they were looking out the windows, and they were looking up to the high ceilings, and they were looking out of the back door, and like he just put his imagination into full force. And one thing that I hear a lot of entrepreneurs talk about, and I'm talking about very successful entrepreneurs, I hear them talk about their imagination. Just close your eyes and see yourself in that house, see yourself in that car, see yourself living a life that you always wanted to live, see yourself with that amazing spouse, or if you dream to be in a relationship, a loving relationship, holding hands, watching a movie. Like, actually feel the love in your heart that you desire to have if you yearn to be in a loving relationship, like the best relationship you ever had in your entire life, the love that you always hoped and dreamed of. Just imagine yourself as if it was already happening, until you literally feel the flutters in your heart of being in love. Like, stand in that brand new house in your mind. Imagine yourself standing in your 8,000 square feet um uh mini mansion. That's what I dream of for myself. I couldn't think of it. And that 8,000 square feet mini mansion with your jacuzzi or your pool or your horseshoe driveways or your 3-car garages, or, wherever you dream of for yourself. Just imagine yourself walking up to your front door and putting the key in the door, and just feel the feeling come over you of how you are going to feel when when you walking up the runway, walking through the airport. Just hear the sound of the wheels on your suitcase rolling through the airport when you are on your way to the destination of your dream, somewhere you always dreamed of traveling to. Just imagine being with your favorite person, doing your favorite thing. Or, if you dream to travel, I dream to travel with my kids. And, so I just see me and my kids in the airport acting stupid, which we always do, because that is something that I want God to do for me. So I am a big person of imagination, but just the confirmation of hearing these people talk about how important the imagination is. I never knew that it played such a role in you getting to where you want to be in life. Just imagine yourself. Just really, really imagine yourself being where you want to be, doing exactly what you want to do, going after the things that you want to go after, and living the life that you always dreamed on living. From the words of the successful, wise people who has actually lived these things, imagination is everything. It is a sure way of accomplishing goals. So I'm all in. Sometimes I really do hold back on you guys, because I don't want you to think that I'm living in unicorn land, or every day is an amazing day for me, because that's what I desire for myself. Every day is what I want it to be, because that's what I want it to be. I know the chances of the things that could happen, but that's not what I want to fill my mind with, because that's not what I want to happen for myself. So I know everyone, it's not easy to grasp the concept of that, but just in your mind, live in a world where you actually want to be, what you want for yourself, because you can create the world around you exactly what you want for yourself. Like, you can imagine these things in your mind. You can start writing things down. You can start going after these things. These techniques that I am giving to you guys today, if they did it, I don't see why we can't. I don't see why we cannot obtain the things that we truly desire in our hearts and in our minds and in our lives. Like, it's YouTube videos for everything. If you want to become strong, if you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to be smarter, if you want to be rich, if you want to be whatever you want to be. So, I just watch YouTube videos every day, all day. And I love feeding my mind with the knowledge of things that successful people accomplished, that went before me. I don't close my mind down to anything. I read books, I listen to books. I listen to some of the most successful people in the world, some of the most richest people in the world, millionaires, billionaires. There's more than one way of being successful. You want to be happy, you want to be healthy, you want to be whole, you want to be spiritually fit. Challenges is going to come in life, but your life can be exactly what you want it to be, no matter what is going on around you, no matter who is doing what. It's really all up to you what you want your life to be. So That is it, y'all. That is my Monday message because I just continue to feed these things, to my mind. Sometimes I just go to sleep listening to inspirational videos, motivational videos, and these things. My mind just go and go and go and go and go. And I just look at how I can apply all of these things to my life, And like I said, if they can do it and become very successful people off of these techniques, and if they taught so many people how to be successful in their lives, then I can believe it can happen for any one of us. So that is my message for today, you guys. Go after your goals with everything inside of you. Try different techniques. Learn how to do new things. Open your mind up. Be teachable and accomplish those goals. Literally get to where you want to be in life one step at a time. It can happen. Who says it can't? You? Because I'm speaking all goodness over my life. So I suggest you guys to do the same thing too. In the meantime, y'all continue to have a very blessed and productive Monday. Lord willing, I will be back on Tuesday with another motivational message of the day.